Hello, welcome to the It's Raining Crafts podcast. My name is Raina, and I'll be your host today. And today is December 1st, 2015. It's a Tuesday. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, how are you all doing? I hope that you're well. And I got all my Christmas knitting done. Well, except one. But I'm slowly working on it, but I got all my knitting done for my in-laws. So um I'm calling that finished. So anyway, I have a couple of FOs to show you, and I only have one FO because the other one I need to wash and block, but this is my first FO, and this is the Lyndhurst Cowl by Lion Brand Yarn. It's a gift for my mother-in-law. I used 16 inch Chaigu bamboo needles, a US size 13. This is Barocco Vintage in the smokestack colorway. I took one skein and I split it into two balls and used two as one. So it was a very quick knit. It took me about 3 days to do. And sorry. This is all that I have left of the ball. So I'm calling that complete. I had finished knitting for everybody in August, and the only person that was left was my mother-in-law. So that's going to her. I hope that she likes it. She likes anything that I make for her. And then the second object is the let me look at my notes. The Plymouth Happy Feet socks in color 27 that I was making for myself. I worked the craft show last Saturday. It was Small Business Saturday, and we had a lot of people come through. So I was at the door, and I had the clicker. The clicker is how many people come. So I think, let's see, this light is weird. So we had about 400 people before 2 o'clock. It opened at 10. So and at the end of the rush, my brother-in-law said there were about over 1,000 people that came through. So I got through my gusset, and I was just knitting on the foot, and then I started the toe decreases, and I finished it last Saturday night. So and those were cut down my vanilla pattern on high and 9-inch circular needle in this US size 3. I just have problems with grafting the toe now, or having my toe stay grafted. I don't know how to reinforce that. So let's get into my whips. So the first project that I'm working on, this is also a Christmas gift, but she knows that she's getting it, and she's seen the progress on Instagram. So it's really not a surprise. So this is my chicken boots sock box that I got. This is Natalie's sock. Oh crap. Oops, sorry for that, but I thought my stitches were coming off my needle. This is Lion Brand Lemon Drop and sockies. I did 13, I think I did 12 for the 1x1 ribbing, and then I did the texture of the sock, and I did a heel flap, and now I'm on the gusset. So I think that I have about 8 more rows of the gusset before I go to the foot, and I'll be knitting that. And her feet are smaller than mine, so of course everyone else has smaller feet than me. I feel like, you know, my hands are like ginormous and my feet are too. So I've been working on that, and last night I try not to turn on the TV at night, or I get sucked in really easy. I was watching The Voice, and I was working on that while watching The Voice. So the second project is in my Doctor Who Dalek bag. These are socks for my mother-in-law. I am on row 9 of 16 of the ribbing. I haven't touched these because I have some other socks that I'm trying to finish up, like Natalie's socks and another pair of socks for me. But this is the Happy Feet colorway in Plymouth in the number color 40. It's grays and it's purples and it's blacks, and you see. Oh, there we go. It's coming out very pretty, and I like the way that it's coming out. And those are for my mother-in-law. And I ordered another 1.5 9-inch circular needle, so I can do 2 at a time. You know, I do the cuff on one, and then I go to the other, and then I go back and forth. So they're almost done at the same time. So I inherited some makeup bags from my grandmother-in-law. She buys a lot of Clinique and stuff. So this is one that I got from her. In here I'm keeping my Spud and Chloe socks. They're plain they're plain black. It's a super wash. It's colorway 7825 and the lot 3954. It's a fine stock, 80% wool, 20% silk. So I'm at the gusset. I try to get to the same place on all my socks, so it doesn't seem like it goes really slow. Oh, what's happening here? I'm losing stitches off my needle. So pardon me while I put them back on. So, and then, so I like this yarn a lot. I like how it feels. I don't like that it's black. But I got it from the Fiber East, the sock club that I am a part of. And every month they mail me new sock yarn. So, here's the sock. I did 8 rows of ribbing, 20 rows of stockinette, divide for the heel flap. Now I'm on the gusset. I'm 10 rows into the gusset. So another 10 rows and I'll be able to stop my decreasing. So there's that. And then I did it on the other sock too. So I'm at the same place on the next and then I'm using my 9-inch high size 3 circular 9-inch circular needles. I prefer to work if I'm working on I realized if I'm working on a small project like socks and I need to knit in the round, I prefer to work on a 9-inch circular needle. Double points, I get too many ladders, and Magic Loop and I don't get along. So, the next one is my chicken boots bag. In my chicken boots bag, this is my triple. I call it my triple because it's bigger than my double. So this is what I'm knitting. This is my Contented Cardigan by Hannah Fettig. And I am 50 rows in to my sweater. So I have about 20 more rows to go before I go back to I can always go to the yarn store and work on my other projects, but I want to get I want to finish my 20 rows on my sweater before I go back and have Lisa help me with the next part. So, yeah, and these are on my ChiaoGoo size 6. I think these are size 6. Size 6. Yeah. 4-point size 6, 32-inch circular needles. So, that's all my whips that I'm working on. And I think because it's cold outside is why I brought my sweater back out. So, it's getting cold. It has been unseasonably warm for November here in Pennsylvania. It's gotten to like 50 and 60, and I want 50 and below because I want to wear my hand knits. So today, you see, I'm wearing my Bankhead hat by I don't know who it's by. I forget. But my friends tell me that I should always wear hats when I do my podcasts. So, so this is out of shepherd's wool in I think it's a Cherry Jubilee colorway. I love it. It's comfortable. It covers my ears. So, and I have a couple more hats that I'm working on that I haven't brought from the living room to show you. But one is a one is a Bumble hat. Sorry, I blanked out for a second. And then I did that out of Red Heart Soft and chocolate brown and a green teal. I'm on the decreases on that. And then the other one is a barley hat out of Purple Mist, Lion Brand, Banner's Choice. So the next project that I am working on, since I knit socks now, and I'm knitting a sweater, why not throw another challenge at me? So this is a makeup bag that I got from my husband's grandmother, my grandmother-in-law, had pin here. So I started making mittens. I found a pattern on my kit on Ravelry. It's the Warmest Mittens. It's called the Warmest Mittens. The pattern is by it doesn't say. I found it on Ravelry, and I was like, oh, Well, that's pretty plain and simple, so let me try that. So I have these on my on another 9-inch circular needle, and these are size 5s. So I basically, they say to use double points, but double points give me ladders. So basically it's like from here to here is section 1. Here to the next stitch marker is section 2, is needle 2. Here to the point protector is needle 3. So it's easy for me to work that way, and I'm just doing 2x2 ribbing right now. This is Universal Yarn in the Purple Panic colorway. It's a very bright neon purple. I love it, and I've been, it's getting colder, and mittens. So I'm going to do that. And someone's trying to call me. So the next project I've been working on, this has been on my loom for like a year and a half now, and it's a blanket, and my mother wanted me to make her 4 blankets. So she had one and she gave it away, and this is the second blanket. It's on the Authentic Knitting Board S loom. I think this has like 198 pegs on it. And I'm just doing a basic E-wrap, which is like a knit stitch when you're on the loom. It's by knittingboard.com. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, because first I thought, oh, the loom's compact, the blanket will be compact, because if not, I have to take my Martha Stewart loom. I have to take mostly all the pieces and make this gigantic loom. And I mean, it's as big as my desk, and I have a huge desk. So, I thought that, oh, I could put it in a bag, I could take it with me. I can work on it at the yarn store. It's bulky. So that blanket is out of Homespun, Lion Brand in the plum colorway. So what else has been going on? I got some new stitch markers, some very plain circle stitch markers that I use when I knit my socks or when I'm on my 9-inch circular. I love this mug. This is my favorite dwarf from Snow White. And on the back, you see his butt. But I'm left-handed. So, anyway, this is the last weekend of the craft show in Red Lion, the Grandma's Holiday Craft Show. It's held at 101 South Franklin Street in Red Lion. My sister-in-law always has her, she's like, oh, I always have my house torn apart. But, so that is what is going on. And next week I will have more, probably knitted goodness, but I haven't podcasted in a while, so I thought that I would jump on and say hello and show you what I was working on. So I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I hope to talk to you soon. Happy knitting!